Hello, everyone. Good evening. Is Diamond Lady here? Welcome once again to Diamond Lady Show. So, tonight on the show, we are going to be discussing all about starting a business with little money. I want to know more about that, and I guess you all want to know more about that as well. So, today, on popular request, we have brought back someone who's been here with us before, and this person is an entrepreneur, and he is a motivational speaker. He is a lecturer, and I'll just turn this down a little bit. I think I'm echoing so much today. So he is a lecturer, and he is also a youth developer or youth development and empowerment proponent. And he is no other than Godwin Edu Afo, and you can also call him God. And he is here with us tonight. Hello, God. Welcome tonight.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Happy Sunday to you.
Yeah, it's good to be back, just to give more information and grow with the people,
Of course. I'm sure everybody is excited. We are all excited. I'm excited to have you here with me tonight. And before we start the whole discussion, I would like to just give a few shout outs to the people supporting us tonight. So we've got St. Maya Dry Lining Limited, who is a leading name in taping and jointing, and also with drywall solution. We have Hetty's Mother Care, which is based in Ghana. And if you're looking to buy anything Mother Care, just find Hetty's Mother Care. They are based at East Legon near the American House. We've got Sister Eat Fit Loose if you want to do anything with healthy lifestyle and fitness. You can join the group on Facebook. Then we've got Family Affair Ghana, where they sell accessories and clothing for the whole family. So you can find them on Instagram and on Facebook. And we've got Mama D European Shop, which sells a lot of keto products and groceries. And you will find their information running down on this program today. So if you look at the banner, there'll be all the details you need down there. So without talking too much, God, I think it's time we start this whole conversation about starting a small business. So I am very interested in it. I mean, starting a business with little money. I'm so much interested in it, and I'm hoping that most people are interested in it as well. In the past, I have tried starting a business with little money. It didn't really end well, but eventually I got a hand to it, and then I started it, and it went so well with me. So just to start with, give me a second. Let me just try and then connect this to Diamond Lady TV. Just a second. Oh, I will just let you go ahead. If you can tell us all about business. What is business?
Then great stuff. Thank you again for having me. Yes, business, I think everybody understands, because everybody wants to do business, so it's a venture, something that you get into just for commercial purpose, so you basically deliver goods and services, just for commercial purposes. So business is basically something that is really serious, and I say it's a serious business. So once you get into it, you need to get busy. It's coming from the word business. So, you need to understand this. There's a venture that you basically get into, and is meant to basically create some reward for you. So it's you need to get busy, and it's a serious venture.
Okay. All right. Oh, that is interesting. So you have to be a serious person to
It's a
start
serious
a
venture.
business.
And you need to get busy as well. It's in there,
And get
business. So you need to
busy.
get busy.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. Okay, so to start a business, what does one need to start a business with? Because I know some people in the past, or I in the past, I have just jumped onto something. I just thought, oh, I want to start that business, and I quickly just jumped for it. I didn't do any research or anything. I just jumped for it. So, what does one need something before they start a business at all?
All right, and that's a very good question, and it's broad. To basically start a business, you need a lot. I try to simplify that one with the 6 resources. Okay, I call it the AFO 6 M's. So to start a business, you need the six M's. And apart from that, you also need other things. Processes. So we're talking about all these things, but let me get started with the resources. To start a
Okay.
business, you need 6 resources. And resources are basically things you use to undertake your activities or perform your activities. So obviously your business will have list of activities, and you need resources to basically undertake them. So you need 6 M's. And here's the first one. To start a business, obviously you need money. Everybody will talk about this one. Everybody will also start to think about this one. If you haven't got money, people think you can't start a business. I'll show you that you can start a business with little money. Even when you haven't got the money, you can still start a business. So I'll show you. So you need money. Yes, of course, you need money. So 6 M's, money. The other M is materials. Okay, so you also need materials. You need machines. Okay, so you also need. So these 3. It's likely you might not have them in abundance. So I've talked about money, machines, materials. So if you're a starter, it's likely you won't have the money, or you might have little money. It's likely you won't have enough materials or machines to
Yeah.
start your business, okay? But I told you use 6 M's. So I've given you 3 M's. So don't worry if you haven't got these in abundance. But I'll give you another 3 M's that you have in abundance.
Okay.
You have moving time. Okay, it's also your resource. So the next one is moving time. That's the 4th one. You also have manpower. You need people. Okay, manpower. That's the 5th one. And this is your strength. The strength, the last one, you need the mind.
Oh.
You need the mind. So that's your
Yeah.
6 M's. Yes. So if you want to start a business, you need 6 resources. You need the 6 M's: money, materials, machines, manpower,
And the mind.
moving time, and the mind. The mind is your
Okay.
strength. The mind is your strength. So if you haven't got the first 3 in abundance, you still shouldn't worry, because you have the last 3 in abundance. You have the moving time in abundance. You have time every year, 24, every year, 5,840 working hours given to you for free. You don't need to buy it. The mind is given to you. You don't need to buy it. You have people to help you. You don't need to basically buy it. You can ask for help, and people will be ready to help you. Okay, so if you haven't got the first 3 in abundance, still don't worry. You have the last 3 in abundance, and if you can invest the last 3 properly, you get the first 3. That's how it works. Let me say this again. If you can invest the last 3 properly, you get the first 3. If you can
So the
invest
last 3, which is the moving
moving
time,
time, the mind,
manpower.
and manpower. Moving time, the mind, and manpower. If you can invest them properly, you get the first 3. Okay, so that is what you need. So if you haven't got money, don't worry, you can still start a business. You have mind, you have manpower, you also have the moving time. All you have to do is to leverage them well. Okay, now let me say this, let me show them, because I always give people proof. And one of the greatest book ever written is the Bible, to show you that the most important thing you need is the mind, not necessarily money. If you go to the greatest book, you remember John the Baptist basically came to, he sent some disciples to Jesus to ask him whether he was the Messiah, and he gave him this answer: the lame can walk, the blind can see, the deaf can basically hear, and the poor. I was just watching the poor. The poor, what goes away? The poor should receive money, but he didn't say the poor receive money. He said the poor have the gospel preached to them. Now, if you take your time and think through this one, what is gospel? Gospel is information. Gospel is basically words. Gospel is wisdom. Gospel is understanding. So if you are poor in something, the most important thing you need is wisdom. So if you basically have a worthy idea, that's how it starts. You need to start with a goal. You need to start with a worthy idea. You need to have an idea. Okay, you need to have a product. If you haven't got a product, you can't get into a project or get into a business. So you need to have a worthy idea. You need to have a product. You need to have something you want to do that you think it's worthy, not popular. You need to be very careful. Not a popular idea, but a worthy, unique idea. Many of us jump on popular ideas because everybody is doing it. They want to do same. Okay, so we jump into it and we fail. We don't take our time to understand it before we start. Warren Buffett will tell you, if you do not understand it, if you don't get into it, and it's true. And if I walk you through the processes, one of them is understanding. The first thing is understand. So we'll get to the processes. You need to understand exactly what you want to do. Okay? You need to understand exactly what you want to do. And the process I use UGAC. So for people to basically understand exactly what we'll be doing, I'll be giving you something I call a sex methodology, and you can use it to start your business. Okay, so just pay attention. It's a sex methodology. If you want to do anything and achieve something great, you need processes. You need resources. We already talked about the resources. You need principles, and you need works. Let me say this again. If you want to start something and achieve something great in this life, you need something I've come up with called a sex methodology. You need principles. You need processes. You need principles. You need processes. You need resources, and you need works. 4 types of works. So when we have time, I'll take my time, and if you have enough time, I'll just go through them, for everybody to understand, But we'll be sticking more with the resources and the principles. Okay, if you have more time, we'll talk about the works and also talk about the processes. Okay, all right. And now let's get to the principles. Okay, or you want me to do the processes for people to know the process? I want to start a business. What is the process? I think it makes sense for us to basically
to do the process.
So yes, so I want to start a business. The first thing is for me to get an idea. A worthy, unique idea, not a popular idea. A worthy, unique idea. My idea should be worthy. There's a Bible phrase that says, if it is worthy, stay with it. If it is worthy, stay with it. So you need to check whether the idea is worthy. Is this a bankable idea? And there are things you do to check whether your idea is worthy. One of them is basically using a financial appraisal. Okay, you can use a financial appraisal to have a fair idea of how much you need, to have a fair idea of the financial benefits of your project. Okay, how much you have to put in, how much you are getting back. Okay, so you need to understand all these things before you get started. It's part of the understanding process. Okay, so you have a worthy idea. Now you can go through the process. Understanding the process is UGAC, UPP. Remember last week we were talking about goals? I still gave you the yes. The process is something you can use for anything, whatever you want to do, you can still use the process. I call it UGAC, process I've come up with called the UGAC. UPPGACC.
Okay.
UPGACC. It's quite unfortunate. I'll have a board to do all these things. You know, I'm a teacher, so I love to teach. All right, and so you've got the process. Now the U stands for, I want to start an idea. I want to start a business. The U stands for understanding. So I need to basically understand what exactly I want to do. Many of us, we don't take our time to understand, you know, because somebody is doing it, we want to do say, you know, we need to take our time to understand it, read about it, do a research, understand it, know it code, and get into it boldly. You understand? So you need to understand exactly what you want to do, everything about it. What are the risks involved in the project? How much do I need? Where can I get the money? If you haven't got, don't worry, just know how much you need. Who do I need? Who are the people that I will need? Who are my competitors? You need to understand all these things, high level. If you basically understand this, then you can jump into the other one called planning. That's a PUP. So first, you need to understand exactly what you have to do. The next one is for you to plan. Okay, so we go to planning. So you take out your time to plan with a proper understanding. Understanding for me is light. Look it up in the dictionary. Light means understanding. Okay, so you need to basically command light. You know, if I have to still go, I always tell people, whatever I do, I just follow the Bible, follow the greatest teacher, which is Christ. I follow his footsteps, and he shows us things we have to do to become successful all the time, just that we don't pay attention. The things he does are things that will take us to the kingdom of success, not just taking us to the kingdom of heaven. So we need to now start to pay attention. Every step, whatever he does, is meant to take us to the kingdom of success, not just to the kingdom of heaven. Okay? So watch. When God was creating the world, the first thing he did was to command light, isn't it? He said, let there be light. So the same thing, your business, there's darkness hovering around your business because you don't know much about your business. So the first thing is for you to command light. That's understanding. Light means understanding. So you need to command light over the project to get understand. Once you understand, you can now plan. So God started planning. So you need to now plan. If you understand, you can now plan. So you get to planning, where you take your time to know exactly what you need. So normally I tell people, identify the key things that you have to do for the business and break them down. You know, you break them down to the activity level. You know exactly the activities you have to perform to achieve it. So you need to have a nice plan. But here you need the plan will be your business plan. You need a business plan. Okay, you need a business plan. So firmness of the plan is very, very important. Definiteness of the plan is very, very important. You need a strong business plan that talks about your business. If anybody takes it, they should basically understand exactly what you want to do. So you put all the ideas, everything in the business plan. Now, if you have a strong business plan, and the mind will also contribute to this, you know, I say your strength, the mind is your strength. You know, so using the mind, thinking through this, you can come up with a strong business plan. And if you have this one, and you haven't got the money to even start it, you can create a prototype. Prototype is something small that basically reflects what you have to do. Something concrete that will make people see exactly what you have to do. So you need to commit a little, you know, if you have some little money, you can save, you know, work towards it, get something small, create a prototype so that people can see exactly what you want to do. You understand? You know, because you go to the bank, you have the business plan, but they have not seen anything. You know, these are words. Now give us something concrete. You know, so the prototype is your concrete. It's something that is concrete. And, you know, and I say the prototype now becomes a magnet. People see it. So, okay, that's what you want to do. Great stuff. I think, yeah, it works perfectly. You know, just try. You try something small. And if you can do that and people can see exactly what you have started, they'll get a picture, a clear picture of what you want to do. And now people will start to invest in your idea. That's how you start a business with little money. Do something more. You know, do something. And you also need to believe in the idea. I'll give you this story. Somebody went to the bank with a flashy idea, and the banker said, okay, this is a great idea. And he had a small car. So he told him, why not sell your small car so you could raise something and start this one? If it becomes big, then we can jump into it. And he said, oh, this small car there, just leave. You give me the money. This is my small car. I use it for my routes. It shows the person does not believe in the idea. If you basically believe in the idea, you will sell that small car, raise some money, and start the business. So you need to believe in the idea, be ready to go all out. So some of the principles I'll be talking about. So here I'll put the breaks here with the processes, because we need to understand, we need to plan. We haven't got much money, so we need our business plan. That's our strength. That's the magnet. And we create something called prototype for people to see what we're actually talking about. To have that would be the pictorial representation of our idea, something concrete for people to know exactly what we want to do. And now, manpower, resource, we need people. So we go to people, we show them what we want to do. They go through our proposals, our business plans, and they see something that is also significant, concrete, and they have a clear understanding of what we want to do. So they'll be ready to invest in our idea, in our business, So these are some of the things, minor things that you have to do. I was on one of the entrepreneurship programs, and I keep talking about this one, that the most important thing we need is wisdom, not necessarily money to start an idea. We threw a lot of money at the people, at ideas, and when you go back to check, few of them were successful. So the money is not the problem, it's wisdom. So the most important thing, basically start a business, to sustain a business, is not just the money, it's wisdom. If you haven't got wisdom, even when we give you all the money in the world, you still fail.
Yes.
You still fail. But we always stress on the money. Give me money, I want to start a business. I don't have money, so we don't start anything. And let me also give you a Bible parable. When we have little and we don't basically start something with them, believe in it, we are just like the one who received the 1 talent. He received 1 talent. His other received 2, some received 5. Why didn't he start something with the 1 talent? Because he thought it was little.
Yes.
Say this. I think if you are listening, write this one down. Less means more. And less gives more. I think
less means more.
Less means more. And less gives more. So what I'm saying is, less is very, very powerful. Less is very, very powerful. So if you have little, know you have something powerful in your hand. Let me say this again. If you have little, if you receive less, know you have something powerful in your hand, because that less is powerful. All you have to do is to be grateful for that less, for that little thing that you have. If your money is 5,000, you have a worthy idea, be grateful for that 5,000. Don't be like the one who received 1 talent. Who dug? He dug to bury. So 2 things: you can dig to bury, or you can dig to plant. When we can dig just to bury because it's dead. When you dig to bury, it means it's dead. It shouldn't multiply.
Yes.
Dig to plant, what happens? You have faith, and you know that it will what?
It will definitely germinate and come. Yes.
Some dig to bury. We don't dig to plant. So the one who received 1 talent dug to bury. He didn't dig to plant. His other friends dug to plant. So they multiplied. So if you have less, just still be grateful with it and plant it. Sow that seed and have that faith. Do your part and have that faith. Remember the other bit that I talked about, the works?
Yes.
You do your part. So the works, you have 4 types of works. One is called somatic works. Somatic, soma means body. So somatic works, physical works. You need to also put yourself into it. You need to do the physical works. Okay, so you do your proposals. You go to where you can get help. That is physical works. We also have hoi polloi works. Hoi polloi works is people works. You seek for assistance from people who you think can help you, partnership with other people. That's one thing we don't also do. When we have few, we think, yeah, we haven't got much, but you can use the mind and partner with other people. It's called a mastermind partnership. You do a mastermind partner with other people. I've got 5,000. All I need is 40,000 to start this business. I've got 5,000. But who can also help? Let me go and sell the idea to other people. I want a loan. One way of looking for money to a business is through loans. But I don't push people to go for loans. I don't recommend that. Because it will put too much pressure on you, and it will make you feel early. And it's something new, and something when you jump on something new, anything can happen. Because you are a baby, you become a baby, you are learning how to walk. You understand? So you might be falling. Now, if you are falling and the bank is also giving you pressure, you even have the urge to get up and walk again. You understand? So just use your mind, your strength. Partner with people. Sell the idea. You've done something. You have a prototype. Show it to other people. Let them see. They might be ready to part some money, just to help you do this and become shareholders. It's better than you waiting to receive that huge money to start that business. Because there's something called decision. And decision, when it comes, you need to move. Because when it hits you, like if you want to pee, I don't know whether you realize, if you want to pee, if you have not actually made that decision to pee, it won't come. But the very moment you make your mind to pee, you have to pee. You have that urge to pee. If you don't pee, you might pee on yourself. So decision, whenever the decision comes, there's a power that basically comes with it. So once you decide, move, because there's some power and it will make you become successful. So we need to do this, and we need to believe in an idea. I think you're off. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? All right, yeah, you're back on. Yeah, I think you went off. Yeah, you're back on. Your microphone is muted.
Yes, I'm right here. I wasn't gone. I just put you on the screen for a bit. Just before you go on, can we just give a bit more shout out to those who are sponsoring us today? So we've got St. Maya Dryline Dryline Limited, which is a leading name in taping and jointing. And for drywall solutions, then we've got Etty's Mother Care, which is based at East Legon in Accra, near American House. So we've got their contact details running down below. Then we've got Sister Eat Fit Lose. If you want to go into the healthy lifestyle, you can join the group on Facebook. We also have NK Pizzles, all about photography, and they are based in Ghana. You can also get their contact details, which is running on the banner below as well. We also have Mama Z European Shop, where they sell a lot of keto products and groceries, and their contact number is also down below as well. We also have supporting groups such as the Fitness Lifestyle Coaching. If you want everything in fitness, go and join their group, and you will be amazed what you can achieve when you join them. Just to chip in one thing, all about the puff puff, that is buffalo. So now we've got this product in Ghana and we're selling it in Ghana now. We are excited about it. So if you need to buy this product, you can find it with the Family Affair Ghana. And their contact is going to be running down below as well. We will be giving some freebies at some point. So we'll just continue with this conversation. Thank you, God. You can continue now then.
Right, great stuff. I was still talking about, I think I was talking about the talent, that whatever you have, less is more and less gives more. So let's be grateful for whatever we have and just use it. And once we use it, it will multiply. Just have faith, believe in the idea. Don't be like that guy who went to the bank and they asked him to sell his car and said no. Believe in the idea. Be ready to do whatever it takes to make it work. So now let me talk about some of them. I'm giving you bits and pieces of all the other bits because we're having 1 hour. This topic needs 4 hours.
Don't worry, we are going to bring you back as many times as possible to break it down for us all, I'm sure
Great.
it's going to get extra excited the next time we get you on the program. Today it is exciting, but it's going to be extra, and you're going to dig deep into it, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll be giving bits and pieces of all the other things, all the processes, the principles, the works, and all that, Now let me come to the
getting my notes.
to the principle. There's a formula to help you. I always go with mnemonics or acronyms just to help you, remember the things I talk about, So the process we use UGAC, and the principles we use the mnemonics F T squared PS F T squared PS C squared D squared. Let me say this again.
Wow.
And sex methodology. When you get it, you can use it for anything. If you want to do anything, you use these things. So it's F G squared PS C squared
D squared, yes.
That's the formula for you.
I've got it written down.
Let's try to expand the formula and for people to understand. F means faith. You want to start a business, you have little money, you need faith. So less means more means you need to do more because you have got little. It's like, a race and you are behind. You need to put in extra. So you have little money. So all the things I'm talking about, you need to do extra. And there's power in extra. Strong power in extra, So we need to do extra. So you need to have strong faith, not little faith, strong faith. Strong faith. And faith is something everybody has got. Everybody has got it though. But just as some people have it in reverse. Some people have got faith in the reverse.
How is that possible?
Because you have faith. When you have an idea, you want to jump on it, and you have self-doubt, you thinking it won't work. You have faith put in reverse. You believe in the thing not working. It's still faith. Faith is believing something. So you believe in the thing not working. So you still have got faith, but just put in reverse. Put your faith in drive. Believe in it. And move forward with it. So you need to have faith. Believe in the plans. Believe in your God, your Father. Know there's somebody who can help you do this. And all he's saying is ask. Ask and you receive. But he's telling you to ask in faith. Ask in faith. It's
okay, yeah.
You have not received anything because you ask not. You ask not. So you need to ask and ask in faith and ask for the right reasons. Sometimes we ask and we don't get it because we want to do the business, get money for the wrong reasons. You see, so you jump on the business, it might not be successful because you have bad mental attitude. Let's know. So you need to have faith. It's very important. Have the right reasons. Have faith. Believe in your plans. Believe in it. Believe in your God. Know it will work. Positive thinking. Your mind can think about one thing at a time. So either you are positive or negative. You can't think positive and negative at the same time. The mind doesn't work like that. So have a positive mindset. Know it will work. And the mind, what you think about is what you see. So if you think about positive things, you see positive things. But if you think about negative things, it won't work. It won't work. But if you believe in the idea and you know it will work, it will work. It will take there might be some challenges, but you still push forward. because you are still looking at the light at the end of the tunnel. So nothing will distract you. So faith is very, very important. You need that faith to keep you going. So faith, I say, basically works with consistency, also works with patience. If you have faith, you have patience. If you have faith, you have consistency. You keep pushing. Okay, so the P is patience. P is patience. You need to be patient with the business, patient with the idea, patient. Take your time. Know it will work. Do not rush it because you have sowed a seed. You have sown a seed. When you sow a seed, you need to take your time. You have sown a seed. You need to take your time. It has to grow. You see, the tree can stand firm if it has strong roots. So for the tree to stand firm, it has to build roots. And it will take time to build roots. That's how come every great thing will take time. Because it needs time to build enough root to make it stand firm. Okay? So have that patience as you grow your business and be positive thinking. Have the positive mindset and it will work. The other one is S. S, even before that, I think we have G squared. So the other G in there is gratitude. I've already talked about gratitude. The little you have, believe in it, know it's powerful. Less means more. Because the greatest teacher used 5 loaves to feed 5,000 people
Of
and left
course.
behind 12 basket.
Baskets,
Five
yes.
was able to feed 5,000, left behind 12 baskets. Now, 7 loaves, he did the same miracle. He used 7 loaves to feed 4,000. So 7 was used for less. Less 5 was used for more. So less means more. You're showing us less means more. And look at this. We had 7 loaves to feed 4,000 people. It left behind 7 baskets. But the 5 left behind 12 baskets. So it's telling you if you have less, you have more. Less is more. Just believe in it and be grateful for whatever you have. So gratitude. The more gratitude, the more grateful you are for whatever you receive, the more you receive to become grateful for. So we need to be grateful. If you have small, show you have it. One way of showing gratitude is showing that you have something. Many of us, we don't get strong ideas because we don't show that we have the mind. And it's written to him that basically has, more will be given to him. If you show you have it, you receive more. But if you don't show you have it, even what you have will be taken away from you. This is biblical. So whatever you have, show you have it and you are grateful and showing that you have it is using it. It might be small, but use it and have that faith. Show it to your father. This is what I have. I still have faith in it. This is less. And you've shown that less means more.
More, yes.
I'm going to dig this one, sow the seed to plant. I'm not going to dig this and bury. I'm digging this to plant it and it will grow. So you need to be grateful, and have patience. The other one is service. Now you start this business and no service is powerful. Somebody said whatever we receive is in direct proportion to the service that we give. And my teacher called Jim Ron said, sex is basically, you need to basically think about sex in this way: service to many, not service at the expense of others. So you need to serve more people. Remember in the greatest book, everything we need is in the greatest book. God was showing, if you want to be great, you need to serve. So if you want your idea to come on stream, your product, you need to serve. Have that strong mental attitude. And I'll give you a formula in service. It's called the QQMA.
Before you go ahead with this, your formula, let me just give a little bit of shout out to these few people who are watching. So we've got Jomez, who is saying she is loving it and she's enjoying the program. Then we've got Maggie, who says she loves the puff puff. Yes, it's in Ghana. It's being sold in Ghana now. Then we've got Gloria, who is joined us. Then we've got Olivia of Fit for Purpose London, which is a non-profit organization, which is on Facebook. Then we've got Nana Kwame, and he's saying great point. Then Olivia says, ask back Ask, back it with faith. Okay, we should ask and back it with faith. Then we've got Olivia still saying having right motives for what you are asking. The right mindset, patient, allow time for your business to grow. Yes, that is very, very true. So it looks like there are people really, really enjoying what we are doing today. So yeah, I'll let you go ahead and give us the next formula. It looks like it's going really well with us tonight.
Today, I'm praying a lot of formally, you guys allow me. These are things that we need to become successful. Okay,
Yes.
so talking about service, and once you start the business, you need this understanding. QQMA. If you can do this, trust me, you'll be a pillar in your industry. The
Oh,
the Q stands for quality. Quality. So you need to basically deliver a quality product or service. So whatever you are doing, think of quality. Think of quality. You need to make sure you do it well. Do it well for your customers. In project management, quality is defined as something fit for its intended purpose or conformance to specification. Okay, so whatever they tell you to do, do exactly that. That's quality. So make sure you deliver quality service and quality product. Okay, the other key is quantity. So quantity means you need to do more. So you have to do more. Make sure you have more of the products in there and do more of that and everything, just do more. The other one is mental attitude. Very, very important. So you deliver the service in the right mental attitude. You think about the customers, you're doing the right job, you're doing the right thing for them, you're giving them the right product. When you have that right mental attitude, you receive a lot. You attract positive things. I did this for my business. I was delivering some product for a company, and I was always thinking of quality. And I was always thinking about that. So they gave me the specification, and I thought through the specification, and I realized I could even improve it and help them save cost, which I did. Submitted the sample to them because I was thinking about them delivering the right mental attitude. They were happy with it. Eventually, they gave me more orders, and I'm now doing it. I'm always doing it. They're giving me orders all the time because they love to work with me because they know I think about them. And I'm always suggesting new things to them, things to help them save costs. That's the mental attitude. If you have this mental attitude, you become a pillar in your industry. But what do we see? We want to just make money overnight. We start a business, want to just gain, huge sums overnight, huge profit overnight. So we start to cut corners. How do we basically earn more? How do you milk this job? So the customer gives you a job, you want to milk it, But if you take your time and think about the customer and make sure you come out with a reasonable price, you always stay in business, because you're in the teeth of keen competition. Know this, we have different products on the market. And one of the things that customers look at, the first thing they look at is price. Okay, price will get them close, but they also know the proportion of quality. If the price is good and the quality is not right, they'll still move away. Okay,
of course.
so on the price, but make sure it moves in tandem with your quality. It moves with your quality. Okay, so your price, quality, and your customer satisfaction is very, very important. Think about the customer, satisfying them all the time, and always think of how to make life easy for them. Service to many is a secret to success. If you can solve problems, if you can serve many, you'll be successful. So service is very, very important. Now, let me also talk about this. Another one formula before I move to the other one is the THA formula. You need uniqueness. So you need to, T means think, H means hybrid, A means agility. So think hybrid, think agile, think hybrid. Hybrid means being unique. Hybrid is where you combine new things. You have A and B, you can just put A and B together to create something new. That's hybrid. So you need to think hybrid. How do I become unique in my industry? How do I basically come out with a product that is unique? That is thinking hybrid. You don't want to just go with the masses. Everybody's doing this, but what do I do to stand out? That's thinking hybrid. So introduce a product that makes you stand out. Okay, think hybrid. Think agile. Agile means being flexible and having speed. Speed is very, very important. So make sure you deliver on time. It's very, very important. Time is one of the things that customers also look at. So your timing should be very, very should be on point. It's something you take seriously. Make sure you deliver on time. And that's agility, speed. You need to have speed and be flexible to adapt to changes. That's being agile, being flexible. So you need to be agile as you go into the business. Think hybrid. Always look at what will make your product stand out, because our mind always looks for new things. So when you see a new product, that's how come companies keep rebranding. Because when we see old things for a very long time, we get tired with them. We're tired of them. So when we see new things, we embrace them. So you need to be changing. Look at ways to introduce uniqueness into your product, into your service, and that will also make you a pillar in there. Now we go to C squared. The first C is curiosity. Curiosity. You need to be curious. You need to be curious. You need to know everything about your business, and that's a continuous process. So that understanding process is something you do all the time. You don't stop doing that. It's a continuous process. You need to keep understanding your project. You have to be curious. Read all the books about your business. But how many of us read about our business? You need to read all the books about your business. Be curious to know everything. Know about your customer. What makes them tick? What are their issues? What do they like? You need to know all these things. So you need to be curious to know. So I always say this, to be successful, it's all about 80% NIPA mindset. NIPA is child. 80% child mindset and 20% adult mindset. If you think you're an adult, you can't be successful. That's how come the greatest teacher will tell you, if you have to be great, you have to be like a child. Because when you still keep your child mindset, you become curious. Kids are always curious. They want to know. They are adventurous. They want to know what is this, and they ask a lot of questions. So you need to be asking a lot of questions about your product, about your customers, to know more. So you need to be curious. It's very, very important. You need to be curious. The other one is consistency. I think we talked about it. You need to keep doing what you do. Don't show. One thing customers hate is being inconsistent. But today you are delivering quality, good quality, and the next you are doing poor work, delivering some poor work. They do not like that. You have to show consistency. If you're going with quality, go with it all the time. If you deliver within 6 days, make sure you keep delivering within 6 days, and even see how you can bring it, reduce the time, if it's possible. Work on how you can work on reducing the time. You understand? So you need to be consistent at what you do. It's very, very important. Just make sure you maintain that pace that you actually have gotten on. Make sure that momentum, you maintain that momentum, and make sure you deliver that quality all the time. Be consistent with quality, be consistent with time. It's very, very important. Okay. The other one is desire.
All right. Desire. Just before you go ahead, we've got just 10 minutes today, and I will request that if there are any questions that anybody want to bring on board, they can drop their questions and I'll read them out. As today we just came on for just 1 hour today, and definitely we are going to have God come on with us again soon, because it looks like this topic is very, very broad, and we're going to break it up into so many sections. And I am so intrigued. I am learning so much today, and I hope you are all learning so much as well. So if you've got any questions, please drop them, and I will definitely read them out, and we'll try our best to answer them within just these few minutes. And don't forget, those people supporting and giving us all those good benefits today are the Saint Maya Dry Line Limited, which is all about taping and jointing and drywall solutions. Then we've got Hetty's Mother Care, which is based in Ghana and is all about everything from abroad for children and your kids, you know. Then we've got Family Affair Ghana, that is an online business as well, and they sell everything, accessories for the family and clothing, shoes, everything. We've got Sister Eat Fit Loose if you want to go on a healthy lifestyle and if you want to go into fitness as well. Then we've also got Mama Z for the keto products. They are based in Ghana. So we've got their contact number running down there. Then we've got fitness lifestyle coaching if you want to go into fitness. We also have the Fit for Purpose London if you want to get that purpose for your fitness as well. So please go ahead for us.
Right, thank you. We're still talking about the principles you need to basically apply to your business to become successful. We've talked about the faith, we've talked about gratitude, we've talked about patience, we've talked about service,
Yes.
we talked about consistency, curiosity. Okay, now let's talk about the D squared. So the first D is desire. Desire is very strong. Desire, very, very strong. For me, desire is a spirit, and desire will drop in everybody's heart. So you need to have strong feelings. You know what strong feelings can do? So when you have that strong desire for your business to succeed, it will definitely succeed because you have strong feelings. And I say this, strong feelings trigger actions in as much as actions trigger feelings. So when you have strong feelings, it will make you move. So desire, and if you go to the greatest book, do you know why Saul was recruited by God? Because of his strong feelings.
Okay.
He was passionate about his job, his business. So God saw this guy, with his strong feelings. I need this guy for my work. So when you have strong feelings, it attracts. So you need to have strong feelings about your business. Be desirous. There's a word I use, hanker. Hanker means you need desiring strongly, desiring persistently. So you need to desire. You want this one to work. So you burn all the bridges behind you. It's called burning desire. You're not going back. Some of us, we jump into the business, we're still looking back. How do we get out? When things do not basically work, you haven't got a strong desire. When you start thinking like that, you haven't got a strong desire. But jump into the business, know all the bridges behind you are bent. So there's no way you can get back. No retreating. You can't retreat. That's desire. So you need to desire for the business to be successful. And if you can show that strong feeling, it will happen for you. The other one is discipline. Everybody will talk about. If I had a product, I would have shown you some power in discipline. Discipline came from the word disciples, and disciples is people. It also came from the word called disciplina, that's instructions. So you need to follow instruction like a pupil, like a student. So all the things that you have said that you have to do them. That's discipline. And discipline for me kills the flesh. One of the things that also attracts great power to help you become successful is you keeping a good form and keeping a good body. When you keep a full body, you don't attract anything. When you keep a full body, so discipline is going to kill the flesh. That's how come when you fast, when you fast, you get you get response.
Okay.
Fasting, there are things you can't basically achieve without fasting. The greatest teacher said, say this spirit can only be overcome by fasting and prayer.
Yes.
You understand? So there are things, you only break through fasting. And here's the trick. Fasting is killing the flesh because when you fast, you are not eating. You are drinking water. So you move from the body, pure body, to something I call the soma form. And it's a spirit-like form. Because you've killed the body. You want to eat, you say you don't want to eat. So you're not listening to the flesh now. There are some things you want to do. You say, no, I'm not doing them. So discipline is the flesh. That's how come somebody will tell you that discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. Okay, and discipline is something that builds bridges. So if you have discipline, it goes to build a bridge. So you have your goal on one part, and you have the achievement on the other part. Discipline is going to build a bridge so you can travel to the other part. If you haven't got discipline, there's a gap, there's a chasm, there's a gutter. You can't travel to the other end. So discipline will make that happen, and that gutter is created by fear. That gap between our goal and our achievement is created by fear. It's created by indiscipline. It's created by self-doubt. It's created by procrastination. It's created by laziness. So when we show these diseases of attitude, they create a big gap between our goals and achievement. But what will come and basically drive them away is discipline. It's discipline. So when you exercise discipline, it takes away fear. It takes away all these things, laziness and all that. And you have a bridge. Now you can travel and walk straight to your achievement. You understand? So discipline is very, very strong. You need to be disciplined. You need to be disciplined. It's very, very important. You need to be disciplined and focus. You need to be focused. Many of us, we don't focus. We dabble. We play some, a term I use, harlot. We play harlot. We touch and go. Oh, we want to do this, and somebody comes. Oh, there's a new business. When you stop and jump on the other business, no, you become a rolling stone. I say this: when you become a rolling stone, nothing will grow on you, because you're always moving. You jump from one business to another. You do not believe in anything, So you need to basically do this. Now, these are some of the principles. Let me talk about time, and I'll give you an example, and we'll basically encapsulate exactly what we want to, the picture we want to paint for people to understand, give a practical example, and we'll leave the rest for next week.
Yes, it looks like we have to try and start wrapping up a little bit.
So let me talk about the moving time. I didn't say much about the moving time. Time is very, very important. I say time is something that you invest, not waste. So we need to also use our time well, So check what engrosses you. And I say one of my quotes, what engrosses you grows on you. What takes your time is what will grow on you. So you need to check what takes your time. If your business is something that you believe in, let it take all your time. Let it take all your time. And something big will come out of it, Now let me give an example. Somebody had a business, a worthy idea to start a business, to deliver some products to a company. It was a worthy idea. And it flew like that. They gave him the go-ahead. And he needed 106,000 Ghana cedis to do it. And this guy has not even seen 5,000 before. So the business comes, order comes, give us 3,000 products, and the total sum is 106,000. But this guy hasn't seen 5,000 before. So where is he going to get this money? All he had was 3,000, little. Okay? And this guy believed it was given to two people. One of them said, I can't do this because I haven't got enough money. It's not possible. 106,000 to do this job. And when you deliver, it will take 2 months for them to pay you. So he said no. But the other guy believed in the idea. He had little, was grateful. He used it and started using their works, Hoipler works, people works. Who can I partner with? So started talking to other people about it. It was difficult. A lot of people said no to him. Oh, we can't help you. 106 is too much. I haven't got that money. But he kept pushing because he had desire. He wanted this one to work. He was hungry. He was hungry to make it work. Another thing that you need to be hungry for your business. Hungry. He was hungry to succeed. So he never gave up. He kept talking to other people. And if you pray, if you believe, things will happen. And you don't give up. It's a law. Things will happen. So this guy eventually met somebody who was ready to help him. gave him some money, gave him about 20,000. So he had 23,000, and he spoke to another guy. They gave him 5,000. So he went to like talking to other people. I think he had about 4 people on board. So they were able to amass about 50,000 Ghana cedis. But this job needed 106,000.
Yeah.
Now I say this: if you have got little, you need to do more.
More, yes.
You have the strength. You have a weapon. Your greatest weapon is the mind. So this guy had to use the mind more. He had to use the mind more. So he knew the job needed 106,000, but not necessarily all the 106,000 at a go. So he did something called cash flow. That's the mind working. To know how much is needed at a particular point in time. And realize if you have about 40,000, you can start the work and deliver some of the product. You can deliver 300 pallets. So they're giving you 3,000 pallets. You can deliver the first 300, use about 15,000 for that. Deliver another 300, use 15,000, that's 30,000. Deliver another one, then wait for them to pay you. Then there'll be inflows, and you use the inflows to also.
That was a good thing he did.
Yes, use the inflows to finish the work, just like that. And that was the mind working, and eventually he was able to pull it off. But he had some challenges. He got to the middle, he couldn't pay some of the raw material, pay for some of the raw material. The people were on his neck, breathing down his neck, too much pressure all the time, people insulting him and all that. Some of the products he delivered were rejected. But he never stopped. He kept pushing because he had faith. He had strong desire. And this guy is still enjoying that business. And that business has become his mainstay, and he's paying everything that he's actually doing. So that is the mindset. That is the mindset. If you have a worthy idea, do not give up on it. Just have your faith. And know that one thing that basically drives me is the divine works. I talked about the 4 types of works. I talked about somatic works. I talked about noetic works, that's mental works, using your mind. I talked about molecular works, using people. And the last one is divine works. When you have divine works and believe in divine works, even when it gets tough, there's somebody above you who will come in to solve all your problems for you. And know this: if you think you don't believe in anything, I'm going to tell you, the successful people that we see, practically all of them tap into divine works.
Divine works.
The successful people that we see around, that we admire, practically all of them believe in something. They have
divine works.
So if you start a business and if you want to achieve something great, know without divine works, it's never possible. And that will bring the faith, because whenever things turn bad, you still know there's somebody who can turn things around for you, because you have got little. So you need to do more. And divine works is very, very important. It's like you sowing a seed. All you have to do is to dig, put in the seed, water, and get help from other people. But how will the seed grow? That is not your job.
Believe in some divine work.
How will the seed germinate? Some presence will make the seed germinate. If you have faith, germinating and come turn into a big tree. So divine work is also very, very important. If you have a business, you believe in the idea, do not give up. Tap into divine works as you do the other works as well. Many people skip the other works and go straight to divine works. That doesn't work. He will send you back to the other works. You need to do the somatic work, the physical works, do the hyper works, use people to help you, do the mental works before divine works can work fully for you. He will take you back because he put something in your mind. He put something in your head, your mind. He wants you to use it first. Then he will come in to help you. That's how come it's written. With God, all things are possible. It means with God, you also have a part to play. It's also written, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So you can do it. It means you also have a part to play. Not Christ coming in to do it for you. So you also have to do your part. And Christ will come and guide you and strengthen you and finish it for you. So when we do this, if you have little, that is not a problem. That's not a problem at all. What you have is much more than what you do not have. So just believe in yourself, and your business will grow and become a giant.
Oh, thank you so much for this first part of our discussion. It's gone down so well. I have learned a lot. You've given us all those 6 M's, which is the money, materials, machine, moving time, power, manpower, and mind. And well, I have learned a lot. There is the QQMA, which is the quality product. Well, I don't have to go through all the list of things you've given us today, but I have learned a lot. I have got a whole lot written down today. And we definitely have to continue with this conversation another time because our time is limited. We have gone at least almost 10 minutes over the time that we plan to use today. So if you want to learn more, if you want to hear more about this topic, which is starting a business with small money. We haven't actually even gotten to that point. So you should definitely come back to learn that bit. But before we go, I will give the final shout out to all the our supporting sponsors today, which is St. Maya Dry Line Limited, for the leading lane in taping and jointing. Then we have Hetty's Mother Care. If you're in Ghana, find them at East Legon near the American House. You can find them on Instagram. You can buy everything for your children there. Then we've got Mama Z European shop, where if you want your keto products and groceries, they are in Ghana as well. Then we've got NK Pizzles, everything to do with photography. We've got Sister Eat Fit Lose on Facebook, where if you want to go into healthy lifestyle and fitness journey. We also have Family Affair Ghana if you want to buy everything, clothing line, shoes, and accessories. They also sell puff puff. So we've got the puff puff mix in Ghana and we've got it in London here. So you can contact Family Affair Ghana, and we've got this puff puff product in Ghana going at the moment. It's a hot cake. Grab yours before they run out of it. And I will just check if there are any questions. There's another group which is fitness lifestyle coaching. If you want to go into fitness, you can find them on Facebook as well. Then we've got Fit for Purpose London, which is a non-profit organization. You can find them as well and follow them. The other thing you need to know is we've got Sister Foundation, where they help. That's a Sister United Foundation, and they help with everything with people who need help back in Ghana and here in Europe. They support them. It is a non-profit organization as well. You can find us on Instagram. You can follow us there. Thank you, God, so much for coming. You have made tonight an awesome night, and I have got loads written down, and hopefully we are going to book another day to get you here with us to continue with this discussion, and we'll have lots and lots more topics coming up. It looks like today nobody had any questions for us, so definitely if you've got any questions, please make them ready and we will let you know the next date we will be online. But then we've got Mimi Okra who said thank you, that was great golden nuggets. Then Dr. Olivia Ariel says great nuggets being shared. So everybody is saying thank you to you for sharing these nuggets with us. Then we've got Josie who says wow. We've got a whole lot of people. We've got Nana Kwame, and we've got a whole lot of people who supported us today. Thank you again, God, and hope you have a great evening.
Yeah.
Hope to see you all next time.
I want to say this. A lot of stuff I've got on Instagram. Okay, so people can just go there. Just type Godaful, G-O-R-D, Afful, A-F-F-U-L. I've got
yes, as you can see his name,
interesting
just his
stuff.
name, isn't it?
educative stuff as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So yes, you
yes.
can
So
follow
please
me.
go on Instagram and find him. Sorry, you can chip in again. Yeah.
Yeah, I say you can just follow me for more stuff. If you are interested, I'm also on LinkedIn. Kodafo PMP. I'm also on Facebook. Facebook is Coordinator, and I have some quotes. I have some, videos that can basically help you. So just follow me. I'll follow back.
Please do follow him. Please follow our good mentor, and he's giving us a whole lot of information day in and day out. And we'll definitely come up with the next dates where we will come online to continue with this discussion. Don't forget, you've got to be with the Diamond Lady Show to hear the rest of this information. Thank you all and have a great evening. See you soon.